And just like that, we're already on the second month of the year. Can you believe it? Yep, so for the month of February, I've decided that I'll be reading books about questionable relationships because we love romance books with an edge. And my first book for the month of February is Kind of Cruelty by Araminta Hall. The only thing that I could really recall about this book is that it's about desire and obsession. If I remember correctly, it's a story of a married couple who has a seemingly perfect life, but not really. Which, to be honest, is, the usual trope for domestic thrillers. So, when it comes to thrillers, of course, definitely I would expect this to be fast paced and to be a page turner. That's why I thought it would be a perfect first book to begin the month. So, yeah. I'm hoping to finish this in a matter of days. Let's see. This book has been highly praised by so many prominent thriller writers. But I don't know, I feel like it's underrated because I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. These are some of the things that they said about this book. This is simply one of the nastiest and most disturbing thrillers I've read in years. And then another one says, a perfect nightmare of a novel. As merciless a thriller as I've ever read. Astonishingly dark and sensationally accomplished. And then it says, a tense, intelligent thriller that kept me gripped and guessing until the last page, and thinking long after that. And then it says, I tore through Our Kind of Cruelty, toxic love, obsession, and the unflinching unraveling of a mind, scarily plausible and a great read. A propulsive and addictive study of the darkness of obsessive love, I was completely gripped from the first word to the last. Thought fascinating, be prepared for questions to linger in your head for a long time afterward. Those are some really massive compliments, right? So, thriller is definitely one of my top favorite genres. There's sort of an adrenaline rush that comes along with, I don't know, competing with the mind of the author if they're gonna outsmart you or not, if you're gonna see through the plot twist that they're gonna serve. I hope I enjoy this. I really do. I started reading this book at around 5:45 in the morning. And then on page 11, I had to stop reading. Other than I had to take my breakfast, I felt like I had to pause to process my shock. And then I resumed reading, and I'm now on page 34, and I feel like I have to pause again. I seriously cannot believe that I'm both wrong and right about this book. Please cancel out and delete in your mind everything I said about the first clip that I recorded about this book, because I completely got the plot wrong. This is not about a perfectly married couple. I don't know why my brain fabricated that piece of false information. No, this is not about a perfectly married... It's not about a married couple. Not at all. No. But on the other hand, I still got it right. When I selected this book, because of the concept that I have for the month of February, for books about questionable relationships, I can't believe I nailed that so perfectly. This book, oh my god. So only 34 pages in, right? Only 34 pages in of our Kind of Cruelty, and the goosebumps that I have right now, the anxiety, the stress levels. What? I'm terrified, guys. I am honestly so scared. This is making me so nervous. It's so disturbing. I wish there's a way that I could accurately describe to you how distressed and scared and disgusted I feel right now without spoiling the plot to you, because I have no words. I got the synopsis completely wrong prior to starting this book, but I did recall just two words, two keywords, and I think that properly sums up the central theme of this book, which is desire and obsession. I truly did not expect that it would be this psychologically disturbing. So I'm on page 155 of this book, right? And I did say that I was hoping this would be a fast-paced thriller. I was not expecting that it's me who's not gonna be able to keep up. Because y'all, they were not lying when they said that this is one of the nasty... What did they say about... I took off the dust jacket. Yeah. They said that this is simply one of the nastiest and most disturbing thrillers I've read in years. a perfect nightmare of a novel. Everything I read at the beginning of me reading this book, everything they said at the back of this, 100% agree. But hey, you know what? My emotions aside, I am seriously impressed and fascinated. I'm so intrigued and curious at how much research Araminta Hall has done to be able to come up with this work. And wow, how vast her imagination is for her to conjure this kind of work. How? From beginning all the way until the 155 pages that I have read so far, I am terrified, tortured, traumatized. Araminta Hall's writing is so realistically frightening, guys. Beware. Beware of this writer. Oh, oh my god. So, I just actually turned the last page. I've just finished reading this book. And I am a whirlwind of emotions right now. I actually don't have anything coherent to say. But I really just want to remember this moment, because I have never felt this mixture of emotions in a single time frame. I'm scared. I am so sad and upset and heartbroken. This is a thriller. Why am I tearing up? I'm so angry I could cry. I'm crying. Not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart. I think I'm gonna calm myself down and come up with a more coherent um, closure tomorrow morning, afternoon. I don't know how long it'll take time for me to move on. I probably never would, but this author, Araminta Hall. Woman, what? Exceptional. Perhaps now my favorite thriller ever. Hello. So, it's the morning after, and have I moved on from our kind of cruelty? Absolutely not. It truly is the best kind of devastation possible. It's the kind of devastation that compels you to actually be grateful to the author. Araminta Hall, thank you for wrecking me like that. Thank you. So when I said that thriller is one of my favorite genres, I didn't simply mean that thriller books are some of my favorite reads. I also meant, first and foremost, that it's one of the genres that I have exceptionally high standards and expectations for. Because I always start with such a really high expectation for the author to be clever, unpredictable, and calculating in the best way possible that I could not outsmart. Also, added onto that pressure is the fact that I think I said this on a couple of videos that I don't get easily scared. It would take a lot to really frighten me because I don't know, I feel very jaded when it comes to things that are designed to invoke fear. I would really feel it if something, a work of art, like a film or a book, anything that is designed or being projected to make me feel scared, I would feel that. That's why I often do not get scared. I can only recall very few titles that legitimately, genuinely scared the hell out of me. Out by Natsuo Kirino and Bad Seed by William March. Our Kind of Cruelty is definitely joining that top tier level of thrillers that I would always consider unforgettably scary as hell. So you know how thrillers, in order to preserve the suspense, in order to keep the plot going, they have to majorly rely or depend on withholding the grand reveal or the plot twist drop until the very end, right? And that, I think, is what made Our Kind of Cruelty special. That's what sets it apart, because this book taught me that a thriller can stand on its own without heavily relying on plot twists. Because you know what this book did? It scared you from beginning all the way until the last page. That feeling of being trapped and caged inside the mind of this unhinged and unstable person 100% of the time is a different kind of torture. I don't know how to explain it. You really have to go through it. And best of all, what really blew my mind, what absolutely impressed me, And what made this book so exceptional is how the author really delivered by giving us such a good ending with a very powerful and very unforgettable social commentary and message. A thriller can invoke and make your spirit go through that much devastation and fear and anger. Wow. Our Kind of Cruelty is truly the kind of book that I would like to shove down people's throats, because I would just love to discuss and talk about all the things that transpired within this book. I would love to argue with someone about it. I'm just so immersed and so invested and so captured by the story. Araminta Hall, thank you. This storytelling is, wow, goals. Absolute goals. By the way, a quick word on the status of our ongoing giveaway. Yes, it's still ongoing as of this time. I will be announcing the winner for the giveaway on Valentine's Day, February 14. So please watch out for it. Thank you so much for the responses that you have given on the video for the giveaway. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up here, somewhere here, for you to be able to see the mechanics of how the giveaway works. There were a lot of people asking if they can still join or how to join. I have indicated it on that video, but yeah, please go ahead and go to that video and comment with your favorite Filipino book or a book written by a Filipino author that you'd like to recommend to me, that you think I would enjoy, in order for you to qualify. Thank you also for those who have subscribed to this channel. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to announcing the winner or the winners of the giveaway. February really started very strongly. I had high expectations, and I didn't think that this book would still really go above and beyond. I love this. I love this so much. Araminta Hall might now become one of my favorite writers, and it just makes me so happy and so excited because she has other works that I can look forward to reading. If you're looking for a very immersive, very frightening thriller, pick up this book. I promise you. It's something that you will never really forget. Guys, what's your favorite thriller book? And what book has scared you the most? And what kind of messy relationship scares you? Or do you have a book featuring a messy relationship? A toxic relationship? Let's go ahead and comment. I hope your February is going on great. Valentine's is just around the corner, so yeah, for messy relationships and to love.